Hi, my name is Frances Diaz, and I'm going to talk about Never Alone and how it affects domestic violence. Julie Johnston once said that the time when domestic violence is the most lethal is when the person is trying to leave the situation. In a survey conducted on over 171 participants, it was found that over 1/3 had either suffered from or knew someone who had been abused. This means that the chances are that multiple people in this class are in some way connected to domestic abuse. Never Alone is a product that is designed to help not only the victims of abuse, but also the families of victims by offering a safe and discreet way for people to stay connected. During my speech about Never Alone, I'll be sharing some facts about domestic violence, how our product is designed to help, and how our product works. Domestic abuse is a problem that spans all socioeconomic statuses. Unfortunately, in our lives, we are going to experience moments where we are confronted with domestic violence. Whether we or a loved one is a victim does not change this fact. Thankfully, there are organizations that are working toward lowering these occurrences from happening, such as Futures Without Violence and Goodman JFS of Broward. These groups are working to help survivors not only physically and emotionally, but also financially. According to studies, 1 in 3 relationships will be affected by domestic violence. To look at it from a gendered standpoint, 1 in 14 men have been abused by a partner, and every 9 seconds, a woman is battered. Overall, roughly 10 million men and women experience abuse in 1 year. So we've established that domestic violence is a health concern for everyone. Let's discuss how Never Alone will work. Never Alone is a product that is designed to help survivors of domestic abuse feel safe. It is not meant to be, it is meant to provide a community of support so that a survivor never has to worry about being caught alone. There are many reasons that can prevent a woman from leaving an abusive relationship. It can be cultural, economic, or financial, all of which leads to dependence and fear from leaving this relationship. It is this fear that Never Alone is designed to assuage. Never Alone is designed to be a discreet charm or band that can be worn or attached to jewelry or the back of a phone. The band is simple and black rubberized silicone similar in appearance to that of a Fitbit. It can be worn by any gender. The idea is that if a survivor finds themselves in an uncomfortable situation, they can press a button on the side and it will send out an alert so that they can get help. It operates on Bluetooth low energy technology and can send out a location up to 200 feet, similar to how those tile locators work that you see on TV. The second part of Never Alone is a phone app. Members can download the app and set it to alert them if someone presses their button. The concept is that they can either alert the police to the situation or enter the area where the victim is. In most cases, the presence of other people is enough to dissuade an abuser and can give the victim an opening to leave. The product is sold both online, where every item sold, another is donated, sort of like how the Tom concept works, and available throughout outreach programs. The donated items are then given to these outreach programs for free so that they can give them to people who come to use them, any victims or anything like that. They can go to the police or any other domestic outreach source. Never Alone is meant to not only help the survivor, but the community as well, by providing them with a way to support its members. You have heard how domestic abuse hurts not only its victims and its community. My hope is that by sharing some facts about domestic violence, how Never Alone is designed to help, and how our product works, we can create a safer environment for victims and people who want to help out. Remember what Julie Johnston once said, that domestic violence is most lethal when the person is trying to leave. The hope is that with Never Alone, we can change that fact by creating a safer place for that person when they leave that situation so that they are never alone.